that you can put your cap there.
Yeah, I only found out 2 years ago.
That's terrible, man.
Keep it.
It's so cool. I'm gonna touch it. Oh, it moved, bro. Which one? Which way is his head? Is that his butt or is that his butt?
I don't know.
I don't know. Alright, let's do this. But I still need the ladder. Put him down. Put him down. It's alright, be safe, guys.
We are out here today, Mount Macedon. Halfway on the hill, we kind of got a bit stuck because I realised I had a vacuum leak. I don't know where it popped up, but I think it was doing that hairpin around the corner down there. But oh well, I'm going to try and putt away home soon. I am I'm not. I'm an apprentice panel beater from Melbourne, and my car's covered in dents. When I turned 18, I got a 1995 Toyota Corolla handed down to me. What was it? A 7AGE, if I'm correct, the 1.8 litre, the little hatch. That thing was cool. But the only reason I got a new car was I had my manual license. I wanted a manual car pretty much. I started to look into Subarus. I really wanted a WRX just because, to be honest, I had a close friend of mine used to own one. I fell in love with it pretty much, just died for it. I'm like, I want one. The Melbourne law said no. They're like, nah, no turbos for your Ps, da-da-da. Only if it's power to weight ratio, which my toaster weighs fucking nearly not even nearly 2 ton, like just over 1.5 ton, which balances out the power to weight ratio. And you got to go through all this stuff with the government. You got to get a certificate saying you can drive this. which I did, and I've had it for what, a year and a half now. Loved it. Never wanted to get rid of it. Yeah, it's put me broke every single week, but you do what you do for the ones you love, huh? Every week I'm either replacing something for this, fixing something that's nearly broken, just working on it every weekend. If it's not legit, if it's not broken, I'm servicing something. But hey, it gets me through the week, gets me from Monday to Friday, thinking about that Saturday where I can work on the car and spend all my weekly wage on it. Parts aren't cheap. And saying with replacing parts, we legit got what, an hour and a half into filming today, and now I've got a vacuum leak. Every weekend something happens.
Did you get him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo!
When I first bought this car, I was in between either this or a R34 4-door, which to be honest, what put me off was they're a 6-cylinder, don't get me wrong, they're a sexy car, I respect them a lot, but they're an automatic, which the only reason I got a new car is for the manual purpose. But when I got the car, it came with 2004 Subaru Forester STI wheels, which are I think 7.5 by 18. Yeah, so then once I owned the car, I wrapped them wheels up in some tyres, threw them on. They lasted me about 6 months, but they were good for what they did. And at the moment, I threw on some replacement stockies, which I picked up for $200 off a good mate with another Forester, which is a fucking weapon. And then after I did that, I ended up swapping my front calipers to the, I think a 99 2000 GC8 WRX, the 4-pot calipers. And then I ended up buying all 4 rotors. I ended up getting slotted rotors, topped up with TRW pads, which handle a dream, so much better. I've added a few gauges here and there, but if you might have seen, they're kind of sticky taped on. They do the job. What else are we going to do? I've done a bit of audio in this car. I've done, what have I got? I've got a Pioneer touchscreen LCD head unit with Clarion front and rear speakers. The fronts are split, so I've got the tweeters that I've put in customly, whatever you want to call it. And all speakers are running off a Pioneer 4-channel amp. I can't remember how much wattage is given out, but yeah, goes alright for speakers. Interior, I've put in Bugeye WRX front seats, which are a hell of a lot better than the stock Forester ones, where they have the little armrest and they're just a flat piece of fabric where if you turn right, you're legit in the passenger seat and there's nothing you can do about it. What I'd do to this car, what was my next upgrade? I need to rewrap my wheels, my 18s, in some new tread, because these, I think these tyres are a good 10 years old, which are extremely annoying. So I need to rewrap them. Hopefully the next thing after that are coilovers, which will help heaps with a heavy bum that bounces around everywhere. Hopefully get some sway bars going on, which I've already changed out my stock sway bar ends, links, whatever you want to call them, to the white line heavy duty alloys, which as soon as you throw them on, I've even got, that's a lie, I've got WRX sway bars all around, and you can notice a difference just with links ends. It's 10 times better. It just stiffens it up just with ends, man. It's crazy what it can do. Will I track it? Sorry, will I put it on a track? Depends how I am financial wise and if my car's running A1, which right now I would not go to a track, as my tyres, I don't trust them at all. Do not trust my tyres. If I had the 18s on with what I had last time with my 18s, I'd probably track it how it is now, but not until I get my 18s wrapped in some good tyres. Cosmetics wise, I want to keep it looking pretty stock. Like, I'm not really fussed on my paint job, as it's a daily and makes it a little bit more sneaky, which I like. But cosmetic wise, I'd love a front lip, but the one I'm after is extremely rare and expensive. Like, side skirts would be nice, a rear lip would be nice, but keep it how it is. Once I get it on coils, make it sit a little bit better, stiffen it up. I'd probably keep it at the same height. If, depending on the coils I get and it doesn't scrub, either lower it or lift it. Depends how I go. But thank you for watching me and my introduction on my 2000 Subaru Forester GT. You'll definitely see me around very soon, because as I said, I'll be replacing parts every week, and you'll be seeing that. I just want to say thank you very much.
Yeah, but what the fuck is that? Dude, I don't know if it's a baby snake. No, it's moving, man. It's moving, bitch. I don't know if it's a worm or a snake. Fuck that. Yeah. Hey, come back here, Strngr. That's a bug.